Are cash grabs killing Roblox? I'm sure most of you guys are aware by now that over the past few years, Roblox has had a massive increase in cash grab games on the platform. And unfortunately, it's not just 5 games. These games are literally flooding the entire website. And I'm not just talking about, pay-to-win games like Pet Simulator. I'm also talking about trend games. Because here's actually a brand new trend on the Roblox platform. Elevator for admin, Roblox obby for admin, super easy parkour obby for admin. They're just stupid Roblox trends that come and go. And most of these games are made purely to get a lot of players playing the game so the developers can earn money. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, there are some exceptions, but most of them are just made to get 5-year-olds to click and to play the game for as much as they can so that the developers can get the money. And this has actually been a problem with Roblox for a while now. For example, there used to be this RNG trend on Roblox. If you guys don't know what RNG games are, RNG stands for a random generator. The most popular one, or I think maybe even the first RNG game on Roblox, is called Souls RNG. And here I actually am inside of the game just to show you guys what it is. All you do is you spin this random generator to try and get, well, the best item in the game. And unfortunately, the item isn't anything special. It's not a free UGC item. It's not even a free pet or a free sword. It's literally just a rare name tag. Like, for example, I just got Star Rider, which is 1 in 50,000. But just sitting here and, well, letting the game auto-scroll for me. Now I can equip it right there, and now I have the name tag of Star Rider. That's literally the entire game. And you would think, well, nobody would actually, sit here and grind this game for days and days and months. Like, people would just probably get bored of it in like a few minutes, right? Well, it is currently Thursday evening on a school day, and the game has 28,000 people playing. It was created last year, and since then, it's gotten almost 1 billion visits. 1 billion people have played this game. And that got me thinking, is it possible that these games are made solely to make, the community happy? I mean, that can't be it, right? Like, I'm not accusing anybody, obviously, but from what I can tell, all of this is just made for people to stay in the game as long as possible so that the developers can get more money. Because if you guys didn't know, the longer a player stays inside the game, the more money developers are going to earn. And by letting players literally just AFK this game and grind this game for literally months, developers are making a lot of money. Not to mention, this can count as child gambling. And I actually know a few Souls RNG addicts myself. One of my Discord moderators is actually an addict of this game, which is kind of crazy. And a lot of people saw Souls RNG success and they decided to make their own version of an RNG game. And so we've got anime RNG, character RNG, tower defense RNG, factory RNG, cars RNG, guns RNG, aura RNG, soccer prime RNG, influencer RNG. In fact, even big games picked up on the trend. They made their own version of the game called Pets Go, which is pretty much just another RNG game. And the problem just keeps getting worse and worse. Like, for example, with the clicker simulator games over here. There was a clicker simulator game that got really popular, and suddenly everybody just copying the same game, thinking theirs will get popular too, and unfortunately it does. Because if you give a 5-year-old these 4 games right here, they're obviously going to play every single one of them. They know that these games are actually copying each other. And a 5-year-old obviously wouldn't even care about that. They only care about, oh my god, there's a shiny rainbow egg, and you can click on it, and suddenly you get really fast, and everything's really fast, like Lanky Box. And this is why these games get so much players. And I mean, it's obviously working because they're doing this with every single trend. Squid Game Season 2 recently came out, and suddenly there's a bunch of Squid Game games. Of course, don't get me wrong, there's a few of them that are really, really good, and obviously not made to be a cash grab. I'm actually talking about these ones right here. Fun Squid Game Glass Bridge 2. Impossible Squid Game Glass Bridge. Impossible Red Light Green Light. I'm gonna actually go ahead and join one of these games right now. And as you can see right here, it's obviously not your regular Squid Game. It's literally just a simulator game. Obviously, it has, the glass bridge over here, but you can clearly see that this game is not made to, make the community happier. It's obviously just made to be a cash grab. You can obviously pay to win the game by just flying over the map, get the reward by spending your 360 Robux. Here's actually all the game passes here. Like, if you compare these type of games to any, actually good game, like Doors, for example, that is actually made to make the community happier, to make players more interested in actually playing Roblox and playing the game, it's just obvious all these games are purely made to make money. And what these games do is they make a lot of money, and then the Roblox algorithm just pushes these type of games over, the actually good games. Because, like, for example, this Impossible Glass Bridge obby right here literally has almost 100 million visits. And I mean, Roblox is loving it because, they're also making Roblox a lot of money. And that's why if you go to Roblox, if you scroll down, well, Race Clicker, Souls RNG, Jules RNG, Eat Blobs to Grow Massive. And you know what else is massive? Love. Like, here's actually the most recent ones. Wait in line to get a low taper fade. Obviously, these games just hop on trends and they just get a lot of players playing the game because the meme is just massive, dude. It is massive. Same thing with this new meme called Eye of Ra. Now, there's suddenly an Eye of Ra obby. It was created like 20 days ago. It's already got almost 1 million visits. It's got 235 active players right now. And I bet that if I actually join the game, it's gonna be really bad and really poorly made. Yup, exactly. It's literally just a normal obby with this guy's face on every single texture in the entire game. And of course, as always, you've got the game passes up there. You can also go ahead and skip stage if you're struggling. None of these games are bringing the community together. For some reason, every single day we're getting more and more of these games right here, like the Eye of Ra obby, which is only made to entertain 5-year-olds. And every single game we're getting less and less games like Piggy, like Doors, like Jailbreak, games that are actually fun to play, that are not pay to win, that are made by developers who don't care about money, that actually care about building a community and a reputation inside the Roblox community. I think the only way to fix this problem is, number one, Roblox has to remove a lot of these dumb brain rot games that a 5-year-old can make in 5 minutes. Because I can bet you right now, I can make a low taper fade obby in 5 minutes and I'll get like 1 million Robux in 20 days. But obviously I don't want to do that because I don't really care about money and I obviously don't want to ruin my reputation. So Roblox needs to remove a lot of these games. Some of them can stay, like, you know, some simulators and stuff, but most of them, they gotta go, okay? They just gotta go. And number two, they gotta start pushing actually good games. Dressed and Pressed was actually an example of a really good game that's not pay to win. They got really popular recently. And to be honest, I'm glad it did. As much as some people don't like Dressed and Pressed, you've gotta admit, it's probably the best popular game on Roblox right now. Aside from obviously a few other games like Doors. It's not pay to win, it's not made to be a cash grab, and they also got a pretty good community. Because nobody would actually be doing these dumb, stupid games if the developers didn't see that it's actually working. Like, they're just getting insanely popular. And if they stop getting popular, then people are obviously gonna be like, well, this type of content, this type of games, they're not working anymore, okay? We're losing players. Let's make something actually creative and actually fun for once. Instead of just hopping on trends and making another game every 2 months because there's a new low taper fade meme. So if Roblox wants to keep the community alive, and if Roblox wants to bring the community back together to how it was back in 2020, back before the pandy, they gotta get rid of all these dumb brain rot games that are made by 10-year-olds, okay? They just gotta do it. They gotta stop promoting them, and they gotta start deleting them, okay? So yeah, let me know what you think about all this down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!